Before we start this isn't stats or policy, it's commentary. So if you're here for CPI or GDP updates, feel free to skip this one. But if you've ever wondered why economic content online feels so polarized, here's my take. There are three types of economic influencers: the left, the right, and the monetized. Let's start with the left. These creators tend to focus on inequality, housing affordability, corporate profits, wage stagnation. You'll hear terms like late-stage capitalism or greedy landlords. The message is about economic justice, who's being left behind, and what systems are failing them. Sometimes the critique is 100% valid. Many Canadians really are getting priced out of basic necessities. But too often, that conversation turns into class warfare. High earners, even though supporting entire families, get lumped in with millionaires. Entire tax brackets can be vilified. The danger here is that the message can fracture along class lines, us versus them. And while structural critiques are important, the solutions can sometimes sound more like slogans than policy. Tax the rich without defining who qualifies, or demands for rent control without a plan for new supply. Still, there's often a genuine belief that a fairer system is possible. And that's where their power comes from, even if some content drifts into ideology. Now, the right. These creators are usually laser focused on fiscal restraint, debt levels, interest rates, and productivity. They're quick to point out when public spending gets bloated or when government policies create unintended consequences. And often they're right. Governments are slow, bureaucracies are expanding, and incentives to business matters. But just like with the left, there's a slippery slope. A valid concern about overspending can quickly turn into tribal outrage online. Headlines get twisted online into culture war content. Instead of serious debate about monetary policy, we get videos blaming immigrants for housing costs or mocking social programs with no analysis behind it. This creates its own form of division, not along class, but around identity and ideology. Instead of asking why a policy failed, the blame gets shifted to the groups of people. Still, like the left, many on the right are grounded in an actual world view. They believe in market solutions, smaller government, protecting personal freedoms. Whether you agree or not, it's a real foundation. It's not just noise. Then there's the monetized. These aren't left or right. They're funnel builders. The content is designed for clicks, conversions, or conference seats. Whatever keeps the cycle going. Some of these creators sell real estate. Now they sell panic. The message might sound critical of the system, but the solution always loops back to their own product, a course, their firm, or increasingly, private lending. But what happens when their audience runs out of options? Some are now pairing with insolvency lawyers, not nonprofits, not housing advocates, because nonprofits won't return a clientele. A bankruptcy is still a funnelable event. They read headlines for emotion, not nuance. They'll say banks are collapsing, Canada is broke, not to inform, but to provoke. And unlike the left or right, who are at least grounded in belief systems, the monetized are purely transactional. And that's dangerous because once trust is gone, once someone gets burned by an advice funnel dressed up as commentary, they may never trust economic content again, including the stuff that's actually trying to help that same person. So here's what I ask of all of you. Listen to all three. Listen to the left, the right, and people like me in the middle pissed off at everyone. I'll always cite sources if you want them. Just comment and ask. Because real understanding doesn't come from rage clips or funnel cycles. It comes from asking who's saying what and why they want you to believe it. Have a wonderful day. Housing Part 3 is releasing on Friday if you're only here for stats.